Take a look at the top 10 popular films that were banned. Movies can be thrilling, but some take it to another level, exploring themes so shocking they get banned or cause an uproar. Hello, my name is Surge's Mike, and welcome to The Shining. What are these movies and why did they get banned? 1. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. In the 1974 film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a group of people living on an abandoned property are terrorized by strangers with chainsaws who are murderous. Because of its minimal gore, director Tobe Hooper first believed the movie would be rated PG, but its horrifying brutality led to a rating of R. The main antagonist of the film, Leatherface, chases down his victims while donning masks made of human skin. Numerous more concerns concerning severe brutality and this horrifying fact led to the international prohibition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even so, the film had a significant impact on the slasher subgenre of horror and served as an inspiration for other remakes. 2. Martyrs, 2008. In the 2008 French film Martyrs, two ladies seek revenge on the people who abused them as children. The film offers viewers with realistic effects and extremely gruesome information, making it difficult to watch. Many individuals left the theaters after it debuted at various French film festivals, and some even experienced visceral reactions like fainting or vomiting. The French film rating system rated it 18+ as a result of the audience's reactions, which is a death sentence for films in France. Martyrs was only released straight to DVD in the US because the filmmakers challenged the ruling and were able to have the film rated 16+. Despite this, the film was still deemed too violent for American consumers. 3. I Spit on Your Grave, 1978. This contested cult favorite features graphic images of sexual assault and is a revenge movie. When it debuted in 1980, the movie only attracted a small audience, and it is currently prohibited in a number of nations, including the UK, Canada, China, Australia, and others. The film by director Meyer Zarki is based on his own interaction with a young woman who had been sexually assaulted in Central Park, New York. Disgusted by the way the police handled the young woman's case, Zarki based his film on the story of an unwavering woman who is humiliated and gang-raped but persistently pursues the four perpetrators. 4. The Human Centipede, 2009. The Human Centipede, a startling Dutch film, completely changed the body horror genre. 3 tourists are surgically attached by a German surgeon to create a human centipede in the film. Not unexpectedly, the unsettling movie caused a lot of controversy and was heavily banned due to its graphic brutality and body horror. The Human Centipede was released in the US without a rating and completely prohibited from showing in Icelandic, British, and Australian theaters. Because The Human Centipede 2 exacerbated the horrifying aspects of the original movie, it was subject to even stricter sanctions. The disturbing material in both the first and third movies made it difficult for many viewers to see them without cringing. 5. Antichrist, 2009. Because of its graphic and sexual themes, a French court banned Lars von Trier's 2009 horror film Antichrist. The decision came about as a result of pressure from the Catholic Traditionalist organization Promote to reclassify the movie so that no one under the age of 18 may see it. Prior to that, the movie had a 16 rating, meaning that anyone older may watch it lawfully. Since the certificate has been revoked, the movie will not be available for viewing on TV, in theaters, or on video until a new classification is applied. The Culture Ministry allegedly made a mistake in its initial verdict, according to the ruling court. In the movie, Willem Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg play a bereaved couple who relocate to a secluded home in the woods, setting off a string of horrific incidents. Because of its intense violence and the principal actor's unstimulated sex, it caused controversy when it was first released. 6. The Last House on the Left, 1972. The Last House on the Left by Wes Craven chronicles the tragic abduction and subsequent abuse of a teenage girl named Mari and her friend by a gang of vicious inmates. After Mari and her buddy are abandoned for dead, Mari manages to get away and discovers that her parents have unintentionally given the prisoners sanctuary. After that, Mari's parents exact retribution on the prisoners. The Last House on the Left was restricted in the UK until 2002 due to its violent scenes of sexual violence, even though movie was released in the US in 1972 with a R rating. There is a lengthier, unedited version that has the gore that was left out of the theatrical release, although the version that was released in the US was plenty violent. 7. The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead, director Sam Raimi's 1981 full-length feature film debut, centers on a group of college students who unintentionally unleash demonic spirits from an audio tape they discover in their isolated cabin. Today, The Evil Dead is considered a cult classic, and Raimi's success with the film helped launch his career. But there is so much explicit and sexual violence in the film that it has been outright banned in a number of nations. Because of the many graphic moments in The Evil Dead that startled viewers, Finland, Ukraine, and Singapore have all banned the film. 8. Cannibal, 2006. Less than a week before its premiere, a feature film based on the life of infamous German cannibal Armin Meiwes was banned in Germany. A German court found in a contentious and unusual decision that the movie violates the rights of the Rotenburg cannibal, who murdered and devoured a computer engineer in 2001. The judge who rendered the decision, according to producer Marco Weber, had not even viewed the film. Muse's attorney testified in court that although the movie closely followed his client's account, it omitted some important details about how his victim was killed. For instance, the movie showed a cannibal killing his victim with numerous blows, but Meiwes executed the same act on a drugged-out and unconscious subject with just one knife stroke. 9. Salo or the 120 Days of Sodom, 1975. Because Salo depicts violent acts of rape, torture, and murder, mostly involving individuals believed to be younger than 18, it has been outlawed in a number of nations. The film is set during the Fascist Republic of Salo, 1943-45, and centers on wealthy, corrupt Italian serial seducers. The enticers abduct 18 young people. The young people witness severe assault, sexual torture, and sadistic behavior for nearly 4 months. On November 23, 1975, the film had its premiere at the Paris Film Festival. It was screened for a short time in Italian movie theaters, but that country formally outlawed this movie shortly after New Year's Day 1976. Later, on October 3, 1977, it was made available in the US. Due to the film's portrayal of teenagers becoming victims of graphic violence, sexual abuse, and murder, it was controversial when released. It remains banned in several countries. 10. Cannibal Ferox, 1981. According to some reports, this is the most violent film ever made. Umberto Lenzi wrote and directed the Italian film, which was, until recently, outlawed in 31 nations. 3 buddies who want to refute cannibalism are at the center of the narrative. They run into Mike and Joe, 2 outlaws. A wounded Joe confesses to Mike that they both started the cannibals' hostility on his deathbed. They both travel to the area to take advantage of the locals' faith in white men by robbing them of their emeralds and cocaine. The degree of cruelty and needless animal abuse in the film is comparable to that of Cannibal Holocaust. Let me know which of these movies is the most violent in the comments section. If you enjoy this video, just hit that subscribe button and get notified anytime I upload a new video.